Alright, back to the war table we go. Now, where is it that Leliana finished up? Over here, I guess. Man, all of these are new ones? Not even just shit I've already read. Like, these are completely new. I haven't read these ones yet. And, and there are still tons that I've already read but haven't sent them to.
Is he always so blunt?
Who?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Hard in Hightown, unsavory parallels. A letter has arrived in Skyhold, addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it, but weren't you meant to be asking the crows? You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us! The letter is unsigned, except for a wax seal depicting 6 crossed swords. That's once again a Varric thing, isn't it? Amulet of power for Varric, I assume. Is there anything else Varricish around here? No, just unsavory parallels. I guess that's done for now. Probably shouldn't piss off the gods of Kirkwall, or whoever the hell they think they are. Suppose the double agent, that sounds pretty Leliana-ish. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood, that also sounds pretty Leliana-ish. Conscript of the Inquisition, Hinterland's resources. Oh, missing seekers, should probably do that.
I'll let you know as soon as I do.
The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. It should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers. But they, and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius, are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished? Or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth may come to light. Leliana. I mean, it's from Leliana, so I imagine we should probably send her. But Josephine, someone must have seen these Seekers, or given them safe harbor. Entice them with a reward, and leads will follow. The Seekers have many secret hideaways, according to Cassandra. These will be the first places agents should search, and Cullen doesn't give a fuck. Alright, then we send Leliana. That definitely does sound like something she should be doing. I don't want to wait for, I don't want to have to give away Inquisition cash just to find these dudes when we've got all the resources we could possibly need ourselves. And it'll please my number 1 girl. Can't believe she's our number 1 girl. Her class is the equivalent of Aveline in fucking Dragon Age 2, and she was nowhere close to being my number 1 girl. I could never pick her over Meryl or Isabella. But then again, I mean, she already had another opportunity with Donick, so would have kind of been a massive dick move to just break them up out of nowhere anyway, right? I guess, where are we going now? Well, I might as well jump cut until we get there anyway, because the loading times are so fucking horrific. But I think we're going back to the Hinterlands. We haven't got a whole... we haven't got a huge amount longer. I'm really stumbling over words today, guys. I'm really sorry. Haven't got a whole lot of time left in this session. So, I might as well just go ahead and go back to all the places we've been before. Pick all the locks and everything that needs to be pick locked. Give me a second. Brain... wake the fuck up. I know we've only got 40 minutes left of the session, but can you at least be awake for the final 40 minutes? Jesus Christ, it's taken me like 5 hours to regain any form of mental capacity. And it's still definitely not there. Alright then, I'll go to the Hinterlands, we'll begin there, and we're pretty much just gonna have to jump between each location we've been before to check if there's any locked doors, and I guarantee there's gonna be fuckloads. So I'll see you guys in a sec, and hopefully I'll be slightly more coherent. Well, I might as well come in now, because I guarantee you there's going to be a shitload of party banter, because I'm bringing, since there's no real quest to be done here, as far as I know, I decided to bring a shitload of party members that we very, very rarely use. Also, we're very unlikely to get our ass kicked in the Hinterlands, right? The only thing capable of actually doing damage to us here is the dragon, and I don't plan to take that thing on again anytime soon. Although, eventually we're going to need to. Maybe we could do it now. I mean, we've got specializations and everything. But first off, let's pick all these locks. So I'm going to mark you. That is just the letter for a lover, right? By the way. So we don't need to go ahead and do that yet. I don't even think we have the herb. Really? No one's going to start talking. I'm bringing dudes who haven't been out in quite literally forever. At least in Sarah's case. And she's got nothing to say. She's even with her best friend, Iron Bull. And dude, she hates so very much Solus, or at least I imagine. He does seem like quite an elfy elf. Oh god, this party is 3 elves. There's not a single human in this party. Damn! Oh, but it feels so good to finally be able to get in here. What are you actually hiding from me? I thought it was this beacon at first, but that's just me. That is my beacon. There's fuck all. Some warden armor. Some shitty, outdated warden armor. That's what I came here for. Great. To Redcliffe we go. But at the very least, let me quickly take a look at... Oh my god, that's entropy. You're an entropic mage? Rift mage. That's what that's changed to, I guess. Let's take a look at everyone's specializations, since we haven't used Sarah since we all got these either. So, years spent studying the Fade have given Solus the ability to manipulate its energies in unpredictable ways. He can pull matter from the Fade and even twist the Veil into a weapon to hamper his opponents. Veil Strike. Stone Fists making a comeback, hell yeah! Stone Fist, Firestorm, Encircling Veil, Restorative Veil. Oh man, I thought that was going to be healing. But no, of course it's just mana. Why are there no heal spells? Why is it the worst thing in the world? Pull of the Abyss. So it's sort of got some force magic in there as well. Veil Strike. Recreate your own fist from the essence of the Fade and smash nearby foes into the ground. I really don't think your own fist, Solus, is going to be nearly as scary as a fucking golem's fist. So, let's do this, shall we? You summon a boulder from the Fade and smash it into your target, sending them flying. It's kind of law-breaking, I guess, when you take something that used to be in Primal, and then later on, Galvanism. It wasn't called that. What was it called? Arcane? Something like that, I don't remember. But I don't know, the magic schools change with every single game. And that just seems weird. I guess maybe it's a regional thing. We could absolutely call it that. But you'd assume once you get good at one sort of school of magic, you stay good at that school of magic, right? Like, does that make any sense? Like, it's not like schools from different regions can just pick and choose. It's like you start down the entropy tree, you're more likely to become an entropy mage and become a master of those skills. If you start out with the basic entropy skills, become the master ones. I hope this makes sense. What I'm saying is it doesn't really work that you can just sort of pick and choose what skills you actually want. I don't know. Or at least the schools can't. Mages themselves absolutely can. Do we have any better armor for you? I've been finding tons. Another Vanguard coat. Oh, you can't get any Orlesian armor. Human trained only, okay. Heavy Warden armor, let me guess, human trained? Elf, dwarf, or human only. I guess that makes sense. Can Qunari literally just not wear any head protection? Can I not just upgrade his eye patch or something? I would be down for that. Gotta protect your... what do they call it? Ocular chasm? We'll go with that. There. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot to check out Sarah, didn't I? What is your ability? Tempest? Okay. Sounds pretty insane. Doesn't sound very Sarah, but it sounds pretty insane. With a satchel of dirty tricks, Sarah takes the fight to her opponents before they know they're in it, committing fast and hard, and if covered in alchemical fire, all the better. Flask of Frost, Flask of Fire, this sounds insane. This flask coats you in flames that spur you into frenzied action. For a short time, your abilities cost no stamina, and enemies who attack you are knocked backward. You can't use this ability while another elixir is active. Holy shit! She has 2 points to spend. When your stamina is exhausted, you fight even harder, lashing out with fury to win the fight. Flask Master. Let me just see if there are any more. Ride of the Storm. The effects of your elixirs last longer if you activate one immediately after another expires. Oh, so there are only 3 flasks total? It's not so great. But I guess we'll give you fire, and then while Flask of Fire is active, all your abilities have no cooldown! Yeah, that's the greatest thing in the world. Each unique ability you use while Flask of Fire is active increases its duration. Both are amazing. Both are really, really, really amazing. I think we'll have to do Flaming Chain. And that's pretty much the only tree I'm going to set you on now, girl, because this sounds like it could be amazing. It also could be awful. But I imagine this is one of the specialities that I can learn, as well as Varric's, but I don't really remember what that was. I also don't really see Darawen as a trapper. I know he's a Dalish elf, and obviously hunting and therefore trapping is a big part of their culture, but I probably see myself more as an assassin. Cole style, right? Oh yeah, I was going to change your armor, wasn't I? Do you have that battle mage gear? Why can't you wear this? Human trained only? Human trained only. Oh! Ah, there we go! I can hear the subtle, sort of sparkly sound or whatever the fuck. Oh, it's the wheelhouse! Which means I think this may be where the blacksmith we rescued in Redcliffe may now hang out, though I could be very, very wrong about that. We also rescued his daughter, didn't we? But this looks not familiar at all, actually. I do get the feeling, like, I know I was bashing how Redcliffe looks very, 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 very different in Inquisition than it did in Origins. I have realized since then that Redcliffe got burnt to the ground on several occasions. It abso-fucking-lutely needed a rebuild, so I guess that sort of explains that. Did I really come in here just to get a bottle? It's more grey whiskey. Oh shit! A bottle marked Vintage, Warden Bethany Hawke, Princess Piss. Are they making fun of her? Or has she named her booze Princess Piss? That doesn't particularly sound like the dry, boring, oh my god, do something interesting Bethany that I know. But whatever, if she ends up showing up and she's a little bit more interesting than she used to be, I would absolutely accept that. We still got no companion chatter, by the way, no matter how much I just fast traveled around to get to all these things. And by no matter how much, I mean, we did it twice. Yeah, strange. I was very much hoping for anything out of these guys. Sarah and I and Bull, we've only seen interact once. Don't think we've ever seen Sarah and Solus together. Lyrium. Lyrium is the king of... It's a metal? I thought it was a crystal. It shows how much I know about the lore. After I'm always complaining about Bioware, maybe fucking with the lore a little bit. I didn't even know Lyrium was a metal. Good job, me. Lyrium is the king of metals. Beneath our feet, it sings. When properly refined, it is smooth, slightly iridescent, silvery liquid in the hands of the dwarven smith caste. It is mixed with steel to produce indestructible armor and blades that hold an edge for centuries. In the hands of the shaper, it becomes a repository for living memories. Some scholars maintain this is evidence that Lyrium is itself alive. Okay, I did not know that. Which means mages and Templars are drinking living beings and just pissing them right back out? Is it still alive then? When it is piss, are we soaking living beings in urine 24/7? This is the big questions I think Bioware really needs to answer. It finds its most lucrative... It finds its most lucrative its application. There are so many fucking typos in this game, it's unbelievable. In the hands of the Formari, who use it in conjunction with baser metals like gold, silverite, feridium, or even iron to produce enchantments. Although mages of course consume it in a diluted form to bolster their abilities, this is not recommended. Overindulgence in lyrium can have disastrous consequences, particularly in more concentrated amounts. It is not advisable, for instance, that any reader handle raw lyrium, which in many cases can kill on contact. An excerpt from an alchemical primer of metallurgy, Volume 1 by Lord Cerastes of Marnus Pell. That's someone we've never heard of before. Interesting. Now what the fuck am I looking for around here? Was it just this? Fade-touched obsidian! Oh, dude, that's a masterwork metal, straight up! Sigil of the Tusket? I don't even know what a Tusket is, but I will gladly take it. Oh, I thought this was like, one of those things we have to find on our little radar thing. Could have sworn I had something like that. Maybe it was just leading me to the chest? Or do things like that make noise when you're close to them? They don't? As far as I can tell. Hold on, let me get a little bit closer. Hello? It's making some kind of noise. Yeah, okay, I guess it was just that. Huh. Kinda disappointing, but the Hinterlands is now oh so fucking close to being complete. All we have to do now is slay a dragon, which we can probably do, but I have no faith in my boys. Where do we want to go from here? I know the Fallowmire does. That's what I absolutely know. So yeah, fuck it, let's go there. Fallowmire artifacts. Oh yeah, Warden artifacts, that's fine. And that does seem to be the only mission we have hanging out there. Let's fucking go. Man, I have to go that fucking far. There's no... Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the place that has no camps in it, huh? And we have to go to all the beacons. I don't even know if there's going to be a change party sigil at the beacons, but I guess we're about to find out. As we do not want to be bringing Iron Bull along for this. Well, it doesn't matter if we do. I just really need Blackwall. Ah, delicious water. And endless loading screens. There we go. Can I switch my dudes out? That's just Veil Fire. Come on! How many times do I have to fast travel to make this work? Really, I am surprised, to be fair, that they haven't put a change party thing on every single beacon you can go to. Or just fast travel place in general. Like, all the big fucking landmarks you can go to, like the fortresses we capture and everything, they have change party things. Oh well, whatever. See you guys soon. Our party just does not care lately, does it? I don't know what the hell is going on. I guarantee as soon as I try to jump cut, someone's going to say something. Or I accidentally walk too close to the rec officer. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's over there. Do not start party dialogue now. She is unavoidable. She is the immovable object. I might as well bring Sarah. I quite like her in Blackwall's banter. Who else was I bringing? Solus. Yeah, we might as well bring you as long as we can. Or do we bring Iron Bull less? I quite like Blackwall and Iron Bull's dynamics, so we're going to continue with
Inquisitor.
that. Yes? Shut up. You've got nothing to say. Bitch. Oh, okay. I was just going to jump cut pick up the Warden thing because, well, nothing ever really happens when we pick up the Warden things. He never really says anything, but there is also other stuff here. Oh, I didn't realize we were ever allowed to read them. Is this a fucking song? It's a song! I'm not reading the words to a song, scrawled on spare paper. Writer unknown.
Wardens is fascinating.
Is that all you're gonna say? You're not gonna delve into it anymore? It sounds like I'm the Grey Warden and you're talking to me. Do you just know nothing of your fucking history? Thedas slave, 6 out of 12 pieces found, but don't I still have more of that to find? I don't know where they would be. Is that in the inner circle, I guess? Thedas slaves, Thedas slaves, Thedas slaves. No! Skyhold? Oh, it's in collections, I guess. Mosaics. The Fall. I'm missing one fucking piece. You've got to be kidding me. And I guess then I have to sort of sort them so they work. This is going to be so hard. Nursery seeds. Yeah, we could check all of that from here, so that's a good sign. But a lot of loot in here as well, which is a good thing. It's even Chopper. It's shit. No thanks. I don't think even Cole needs that now, right? Because maybe I should just take that for him. I don't know. Spur Belt of Healing, that actually is pretty damn good. And it's unique, despite being pretty awful and found here for no fucking reason. Sure, that's not very good, but it might be better than... That's mage only. Might be better than what you're wearing, since I haven't upgraded you in so very long. Is medium armor okay with you? Oh, your hunter mail is better. Yeah, whatever, I could sell it. I might as well just... there's no reason to destroy it just yet. Bull, please stop jamming your arsehole into my face. Bianca Arms 3. So that's not unique. Because we already have Bianca Arms 3, I'm pretty damn sure. Have I been in here? Absolutely yes, I've been in here. What you got for me, Wardens? Hargrave Keep. In 652, Storm. Ban Hargrave's Knights helped drive Avar invaders from Ferelden's lowlands. When the king asked Hargrave to pursue the retreating tribes, she refused. Oh yeah, I always forget she's a woman. Demanding funds to build a keep. Caught between a fractured court, Hargrave's Knights, and an impending famine, the king reluctantly granted her a large parcel of land to the south. After defeating the Avar, regrouping in the Boglands, the band built her castle. As famine grew worse, the wisdom behind her choice of location became clear. Hargrave Keep ate well, dining on a steady supply of fish and game while the farmland starved. Oh, so she's a bitch. What the hell? Hargrave's line died out fighting Orlesian invaders in the Blessed Age. Only the village at the base of the keep remains inhabited, as the keep has fallen into disrepair. From notable fortresses, yeah, but she just let the farmlands die? I thought she was a hero for a second. Fuck. Well, let's wipe her from the goddamn history books. This place is ours now. But apparently that hasn't registered as unlocked, which is going to annoy me forever. I'm forever going to think there's a goddamn locked door here and always come back. At least hours down the line. Whatever, fine. Unless there actually is another locked door, like down here? No, it was definitely on that area. Alright, time to go to the next hub. But I don't quite know where that's going to be. Were there any locked doors in Crestwood? Yes, there were. The Storm Coast as well. Keeping the Darkspawn down! Yeah, okay! This is my mission now. Not just for the war table. I like when the war table gives me proper fucking missions. Good shit.
You've seen a great deal of battle.
Oh, finally! Okay! Please don't come for me,
Not like
Requisition
you.
Officer!
You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
Who the hell is that? We're meant to find Darkspawn down here, but that's actually a friend? Oh god, a friend that's very, very nearly dead. And now a friend we can't even interact with, and also has yet another friend. Who are you? Why are you here? Actually, I seem to remember this down in the Storm Coast. There were just endless people that we couldn't, for some reason, weren't able to talk to.
It's been a while since I was at sea.
Man, 2 companion dialogues right in a row?
Been quite the journey.
Between Cassandra's friendly company and Cullen's feelings on sea travel, it was great.
Alright then. Well, let's go fuck this boy up, shall we? I mean, I thought we were going into a tunnel. Oh god, we're still at really, really high volume, even though I'm murdering now. Ah! Hello? Blackwall, want to do your job? And also, Backstab, do you actually want to function like you're supposed to? It never fucking works. I don't understand. Well, it does work. Sometimes, I guess. But half the time, I will miss, despite obviously passing right through him.
Just what we needed.
Yeah, not a great sign.
From the blight. It's not something you forget. The only way out was for her to become a Grey Warden, which means she's stuck fighting Darkspawn the rest of her life.
Wow. Endless fucking companion chatter. I thought I'd bring Varric for this. I wanted to bring the dudes who actually have ties to Darkspawn. Obviously Blackwall, a Grey Warden, and he even approves when we murder them. Varric obviously fought a few Darkspawn in Dragon Age 2, that was my logic. And Solus, he's just here for the ride. I don't know, I wanted to use someone I don't use very much since this is just a little side quest, little diversion for us. So I might as well bring out the ones who don't get enough screen time. Jesus Christ, look how high those waves are. I really, really like water graphics. And even though I can't really influence the water graphics very much, they still look fucking fantastic. Like, look at that. Look at that. That is really, really imposing. I would love to have a fight like with some kind of watery demon of hell or something. That would be glorious. But I imagine this is the Darkspawn cave, right? This explains why all these caves exist now, not just to be little spider hovels. Hey, it finally worked! I even did 2 at once, because sometimes that ability can be my favorite ability that Darawen has access to. And then the rest of the time, it's the most useless thing known to man, because it just doesn't fucking function. Or we go through once and do 70 damage, and leave myself really exposed instead of going back into invis like I'm supposed to. There we go. Oh my god, that was overkill on a tiny little penis worm. God damn. Now give me your skin. Is that it? This has to be the Darkspawn cave, right? Not that it really leads anywhere, but there's no Darkspawn in it, but... I guess maybe it was just for loot the first time around. Or sorry, maybe it was just for the loot that we got the first time around. As opposed to having any greater meaning down the line. I mean, I don't see any Darkspawn here. Did I really mess that up? I mean, we literally ran into a Darkspawn. I thought he was signaling that we were in the right fucking place. Then again, I did leave very far away from the place I thought was the right place, but it was just a cave I saw on my map. I got excited. I jumped the gun. I blew my load. A little early. That's a problem that, ails so many men. There's more Darkspawn, they just multiply. The ground is already shitting out more. What am I supposed to do? They've killed someone. Unless that's just the Darkspawn I took out 5 seconds ago. I even turned around and made that even worse for himself. Fan-fucking-tastic. Can I spin? It only ever hurts one person. I don't understand. What's the point in having rotating blades if it's not for AoE? Like it always used to be. What is going on? Blackwall? Blackwall, why are so many of my parties just getting broken? I have to jump to get him out of it. Or was that him in this form? It could have been him in that form, but him in that form, he still can't move. What the hell is this? He can sort of escape that form if you're smart enough. Yeah, that just really solidifies that this game is immensely broken, doesn't it? Whatever. Whatever. Let's loot some more Darkspawn. Am I literally just meant to kill some? I don't know what the hell is going on. Was there a way to seal that tunnel over there? Maybe it was the right tunnel, but I didn't do the right thing for it. Is this not Solus's corpse? It's an elf that looks very, 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 very much like Solus. Well, since I don't really know what the hell I'm doing or what the hell is going on, maybe I should jump cut, but I don't want to keep jump cutting. I want you guys to experience as much of my endless sexual energy as you possibly can. But when I have no idea what the hell's going on, that ain't so hard to accomplish. That is way too hard to accomplish. Especially when I can't use my tongue today. Hello? Words? It appears that I was actually right all along. I just didn't go to the specific corner of the cave that I was supposed to fucking go to. Thank you, game, for making this as obtuse as it possibly could be. Energize this, I guess? As if the cave isn't already sealed? What exactly are you gonna do? You've placed one rock slightly further up, as if they can't just ram it down again. Sure, we did great work today here, guys. Well done. And for some reason, Blackwall isn't even excited by that. He wants to just... I don't know. I guess he wants Darkspawn out in the world so he can enjoy slaughtering them a little bit more. The absolute psychotic boy. Alright, well, there's still a few more of these we should do, I guess. It's just... I don't know. Reducing Darkspawn to just a little side quest like this? I hope something comes from it. I say that as if there weren't many Darkspawn side quests throughout, Origins and 2, and obviously there were, but since they have such a minor role in this game so far, I would hope that, I don't know, they're not just something like this. I understand not wanting them to be the big bad throughout 3 fucking games, that makes sense. But since they were such an immensely good big bad in Origins, they shouldn't be treated like they're nothing. They shouldn't be treated like an afterthought. Which I guess maybe they are, since there's no blight right now, but it doesn't mean they're not still terrifying, right? Things that were able to ravage the world so quickly, so efficiently. Surely they should be treated with a little bit more weight, a little bit more fear. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Actually, I'm not going to jump cut, especially since it's only 10 years after a goddamn blight. Peasants should still be having absolute nightmares, never fucking recovering from the awful shit they saw. And then the fucking Inquisitor comes along and it's just like, a couple of Darkspawn, alright, choop, close it up, we're done, let's go. Like, putting a rock to stop, like, a billion Darkspawn from pouring out, a single rock, it just seems like... It seems like they have not treated Darkspawn very well in this game. They didn't particularly treat Darkspawn well in 2, but at the very least they showed the consequences. Like, we're running in, we're not Grey Wardens, we have one Grey Warden here. Which means the Darkspawn Blight could very much just enter our body and completely end the Inquisitor and any hope of the Inquisition succeeding. Same could happen to Solus and Varric here. But no, we're just like, we'll be fine. I could get absolutely mauled by a Darkspawn and have no fucking consequences from it. At least in 2, Bethany very much got fucked by the Darkspawn. And it made it really clear that the Darkspawn is still an unbelievable threat. I do want additional focus for the party. I'm realizing that that's very necessary, so I will throw a point in that. And then probably never have to look at this skill tree again. So is this going to be any kind of way more interesting than the last cave? Or is it yet more spider caves that may have 1 or 2 darkspawn in? What did you just approve of? I didn't kill shit, Blackwall. Is it just because we're here? I guess it's just because we're here. Wait a minute. No, something is getting killed over there.
The one with the extra armor must lead the pack.
Ah, it's darkspawn taking on spiders. Well, I may as well let them help me if I can. Ow, ow, ow! There we go. That's not what I wanted to go for. I did 1,000 damage to a spider when I could have been doing it to the giant darkspawn who's going to break me. Okay, back into Invis. Because I've noticed that there is possibly nothing better than a backstab hit while invisible from a whirlwind. It did no damage. I've seen that do hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds, and then that just did nothing. That is so depressing. Oh, and he's in a stone fist. Will it knock him down? He's immune. He's immune to being fisted. I've never seen this kind of power before. This is terrifying. Okay, at the very least, this darkspawn is kind of scary in himself. Won't actually accomplish much, and will still just straight up die, but at least he doesn't, you know, just go down instantly, right? That's something. All the barriers in the world, and now we have nothing to worry about, though. So, please do more with Darkspawn game. I love them. I love them so much. I hate them as well, but goddamn are they badass. Oh, and we can freeze them as well. Strangely, Solus is very versatile, even if he's very much not my damaging mage. Can I shatter him? Ah, just slightly poorly timed there. That could have been glorious. Can I do it again? No, because he's armored, so he refuses to get fucking frozen. After this one, I should probably return to the Warren, because Cullen and Leliana are both finished, which means we can get, I don't know, possibly 2 more operations sent out before we do anything else. But at the start of the next session, I do plan to finish off this Darkspawn shit, because I'm really hoping it leads somewhere. But for now, energize! It's another big rock. Every time it's just gonna be another big rock. Fantastic. Quality quest design right here. Alright, War Table, show me what you got. Oh my god, immediately you interrupt me. How rude.
Haven was trying.
I mean, that was quite a while ago now, guys. We've heard many things from you at this exact War Table about Haven. Can we have something new? I know it was kinda fucking harrowing and I should probably feel bad, but still. Locate the missing Seekers. For a time, finding the missing Seekers seemed to be impossible. There's so many! It's unbelievable. Maybe that's why I'm tripping up so much. It's the game's fault, obviously. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden. But here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden... We know him, I think. I remember that name. A Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswin. And they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing Seekers will be found. 30 influence. Do I now do that myself, or what? Should also probably go ahead and find Crestwood's mare. Power for a price.
More secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it.
Will we actually see him speaking? Okay, cool.
To make the running worthwhile.
I didn't realize, but I guess they would have to, otherwise it would look stupid. A formal document with impeccable filigree. No, I don't even want to know what the fuck that is. Just use writing. Just use handwriting. Is it so hard to use a word people understand? God damn it, medieval times. The Inquisition is a sight to behold. Who's this from? Esteemed Faris, I don't know who you are. Command of your legions, hearts, and minds. It is worthy. Your Inquisitor is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I will bring my wares, and together we will extend your reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasures, but in will. The esteemed Faris, the representative. Sure, I guess you're coming to Skyhold? Well, we will find you at some point. Shadows of Adenarim, I need to choose whatever the fuck we're gonna do next. Hopefully I can find one that takes forever, so I'm not just wasting the time we have in between sessions. Conscript for the Inquisition? Well, that settles it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties, and we have cores. Thedas will require little persuasion. Josephine, fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. But Josephine does it better than anyone else, so we can't do it now. God damn it! But I really do want to use those treaties if we can. Specializations for the Inquisitor. How the hell did I not find this till now? Takes 0 seconds, so I might as well send anyone some Morris. I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join, but can we expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? He is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific. I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. He is right. I will ensure the best training. No questions asked. Go ahead, Leliana. The best of the specialists have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities to remain at their height. Alright, so what rewards do we even get? Is it just immediately available to me? Do I have to talk to someone? I guess we're about to find out. A patrol for the crew. A report in Cullen's hand. We've had a request for some general patrols. It is heartening that we are being looked on in this way, but I doubt we would find any activity directly related to Corypheus, and our resources are better sent elsewhere. The request is in the same region as the bandits reported by the Sutherland lad. Perhaps we should extend his duties. I mean, it works for me. The only one participating is Cullen, so I'll notify the Sutherland boy. And he'll have minor sanction to request resources for patrols. Okay, sure.
To work?
Go ahead, buddy. I hope we don't immediately get him killed. He's not patrolling on his own, right? That would be very, 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 very sad. Who is this for? It could be for anyone, so... Although Leliana does seem to do it fastest. A neatly filed request form, copied in triplicate and delivered to the appropriate parties. Request: an assortment of flora from southern Ferelden and eastern Orlais, including several uncommon varieties, see attached list. Tissue samples from several common herbivores, see attached list. Access to an accurate map of southern Thedas, and records salvaged from Haven. Purpose: my predecessor. It's from the Tranquil. Purpose: my predecessor, Menave, was studying alterations in feeding and migration patterns in several species. Following the appearance of the breach, her work was left incomplete. I would finish it. Signed, Helisma Darrington, Inquisition researcher. It would be faster to purchase the missing items than hunt them down. My agents can seek reliable sources in Valrayo. Our soldiers can gather any outstanding items. It will double as a training exercise for our newer recruits. That actually sounds better than Leliana just wasting our money, or... I can contact the University of Orlais to see if they have additional materials to aid Helisma's research. Once again, we're torn between speed or potentially actual goodness. I don't know. I would like our forces to be more trained, but all they would be doing is maybe killing a boar and picking some flowers. Doesn't sound like the best of training exercises, huh? It sounds more like Cullen is trying to take them on a very, very, very disappointing date. So, since I don't think it actually will accomplish very much if we do that for them, I'm just gonna send Leliana, because obviously we can't send Cullen anyway, and I don't feel like waiting. This seems like something she can do very well.
Inquisitor.
Go for it, go. Now, one last thing before we end the session. I am going very much over time, so if I'm being a little bit more quiet, that is indeed why. I realized we never actually spoke to Blackwall the last time we were here, because he hangs out in the stables, right? I'm pretty sure we never spoke to Blackwall. Maybe I just never found him. Maybe he's not here. Maybe he's hanging out somewhere else. But oh shit, what's going on? Things? We don't have time for things! Cassandra approves. Oh, Leliana is already ready to report in. Unbelievable. Why? What was that? Oh, the trainers? Oh, and I did send Leliana to do that, so I imagine she was ready to report in for that and not the other one I sent her on. I hope so anyway, because that would be disastrous. But they're here. I'm gonna find Blackwall. We're gonna do that. And then I guess I'll start the next session by talking to our new trainers, wherever the hell they hang out. 1, 2, 3, of course, they're right near Blackwall. Please, oh god, don't make me talk to them unless I want to. Oh, that was uncomfortable. You're really going to take that long? We're in Skyhold. It's one of the smallest environments you have to render. Possibly the most packed environment you have to render, but it's tiny. in comparison to the hinterlands or something, or pretty much any of the other hubs. Really, Darawen? You're this fucking slow? Why? Well, I guess maybe at some point he's allowed to relax and not throw him off every building I can possibly find. But today is not that day. It is not relax day. You can relax when I am not inside of your brain, controlling your every movement. Hello, Blackwall. A warden's being corrupted.
Varric's friend Hawke said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
I can roll the volume back up, can't I?
He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
We need to find them. Or how's your state of mind?
Are you feeling alright? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Can we investigate this? Not really. That's pretty much all he can say. Well, that's
Nothing right
fine.
now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay, well, I guess we'll leave it there, because we are also right next to the trainers. That's very convenient. So when I come in with the next session, you will have you'll be greeted with the wonderful sight of endless moose shit. What more could you possibly want? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if I was tripping over my words a bit more than normal in this session. I don't know what's going on with me lately. I guess it's the heat, it's partly the heat, I guess it's other things. But yeah, hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you did enjoy this session as much as I did. If you did, please do like, subscribe, share, comment, all that amazing stuff. It really does help out both me and the channel. And I will see you in the next one. But for now, this is Strike signing off. Goodbye!